Hello everyone! Today I watched the final season 8 of Voltron, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. And the main subject for today is, of course, what is on everybody's mind, the ships. Now, a lot of people are upset about the fact that not only was Clance not canon, but they made Allurance canon, and then they killed Allura, and basically fucked over not only the Clance shippers, but the Allurance shippers. And a lot of people are upset about that. You know, I understand that. But, you know what? That's okay. Now, I'm kind of a veteran when it comes to shipping. I'm in the Homestuck fandom, if that tells you anything. So, I am very used to ships not becoming canon, people being killed off, etc., etc. And let me tell you, it stings now, but you gotta remember, it's fiction. And the beauty of fiction is that even if part of the canon is, this pairing did not become canon, the beauty of it is there's always alternate universes. And I know a very popular Clance AU is Lake Hira. Personally, I don't know a lot about Lake Hira, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I did not have a good impression of the creator due to the fact that they were bashing a known and respected member of the LGBT community for shipping Sheath and called them a pedophile apologist. It wasn't just them doing this, but they're kind of one of the people that spearheaded the whole, Sheath shippers are pedophile apologists kind of mentality, which is kind of gross. Come on, y'all, it's fiction. Anyways, there are always going to be AUs, right? And especially now that the show is over, you can let your imagination run wild. Now, personally, I will say I do ship Clance. I've mostly removed myself from the Clance community because of how toxic it is. Clance shippers, I've noticed, tend to be very young, 13 to 16 range typically. And when people are that young, they don't really know how to behave, especially when they're online and they have that screen of anonymity. It kind of gives them a rush of power, kind of like they can do whatever. No one really knows who they are. They can just put on a mask when they go on the internet and no one will ever know. Except, let me tell you, they do. They do know. I should stop pacing. It's making me pant. Not good. Okay. I'm not pacing anymore. So hopefully I won't be, panting like a gross weirdo. Anyways, the point is, Clance did not become canon, and that is okay. They left parts of the ending, the very, very ending, open-ended. They said that Lance lives on a farm, doing what he loves, and Keith is out there doing humanitarian shit. And you know what? They never once said that either of them couldn't get together in the future. You never know. Okay? They're leaving that open. And I think they did that intentionally. I think they did that intentionally for that reason. Now, personally, I'm not gonna go be the person that says, oh, well, it's basically canon that Keith and Lance are gonna get together. No. That's just a little fun headcanon that I have in my little brain head that I will indulge upon. But, I'm not gonna push that on other people. And this is the important thing to remember. Don't push your ship on other people. Okay? Don't push your perception of what is canon on other people. Because unless it outright says it in canon, it's not canon. That's how it works. I mean, if they imply it, sure, that's fine. But keep in mind, just because something is implied doesn't mean it's going to become canon. A lot of people thought that Clance was heavily implied, especially in the earlier seasons, but it never became canon. And that's fine, because it's fiction. You can do whatever you want with fiction. My last point is, I don't care how upset you are about whatever happened in the show, do not harass the creators about it. They spent a lot of time and work making this amazing show for all of us, and we shouldn't attack them for it just because there are parts of it that we didn't like. There will never, ever, 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 ever be a show in existence, or any piece of media really, in existence that you will 100% like, ever. It does not exist. It will never exist, because that's impossible. There will always be parts of a show that you don't like. And if you have, like, valid, genuine criticism for the show, that's fine. But also keep in mind that it's over now, and basically, whatever, you saying, well, you could have changed this or that is not going to mean anything, because it's over. There's, you can't go back and change it as much as some people would like to. So, please, be nice to the creators. They put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the show. There's another thing I want to mention. The LGBT representation. I get that the main point of contention with people is the LGBT representation, for example. I'm sure many people are upset that they killed off Adam just to put Shiro with another man in the end. But, they were in a war. Shit happens. It is kind of sad that they killed off Adam, but, I don't think it was a bury your gays kind of situation. I think it was just, this character who happened to be gay died. And, I never liked the idea of the bury your gays bullshit anyways, because it kind of like, I don't know, especially if it's like a war-like situation, then it kind of doesn't work. And, people also say, oh, well, they killed Shiro. Yes, and then they brought him back. So, I don't know. Even if you think that the show didn't get the LGBT representation that you wanted or deserved, well, there's always future projects. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure DreamWorks is also working on She-Ra. Don't quote me on this, because I don't know. But, there's always future projects, right? There's always future, things in the future. And the LGBT representation that was in Voltron, they really, really pushed for it. Originally Adam was just gonna be Shiro's roommate, and they were gonna keep Shiro dead, But they were like, no, we're not doing that. Fuck you. So, be a little grateful, even if it wasn't what you hoped for, it's still there. It's, a lot more prominent than in a lot of other mainstream pieces of media. And another thing is, it wasn't very, tropey, like Shiro and Adam, and they weren't like tropes. They were actual people. Their sexuality was, I wouldn't say secondary, but it wasn't like a defining trait of who they were. Like, they didn't make them a stereotype. And, that's definitely something to appreciate. Because even in works made by other LGBT creators, we have a tendency to kind of make LGBT characters very tropey, to make it, you know, almost as if to say, hey, look, this character is LGBT. Look how LGBT they are. Look, when really in real life, that's not how real people work. I mean, yeah, your sexuality is a part of you and it defines your struggles in your life, but you shouldn't. But people are not cliches and tropes. They're people, no matter what their sexuality is, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling now. TLDR, some ships did become canon and did not become canon, and that's okay, because it's fiction. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day.